We resume. Big thanks to the people back in the control room fixing our technical difficulties. Welcome back into Lemonade League Baseball action. It's a tie game. The runner at first base, Sean Hadlesey, took off. It was a foul tip, though, by the batter, Garrett Lanker. Now, the home plate umpire, Mitch Tresiak, said that foul tip was caught by catcher Sotres. Let's see, was the tip caught or not? And they're going to check in, the two umpires with each other. Home plate umpire Tresiak with the bases umpire Burrell. This is either a strikeout and a steal of second, or it's simply a foul ball and sent the runner, Sean Hadlesey, back to first base. Okay. It's a strikeout, and it's a steal of second base. So as we catch you up, the Locos scored 4 runs in the top of the first inning, and the Lugnuts have caught them. The Lugnuts planting a run in the bottom of the second inning on a wild pitch, bringing in Jake Rydquist. In the 4th inning, Gabe Sotres scored on a Darren Davis single. In the 5th inning, Mark Connolly came in on a Zaid Walker RBI single. Walker scored on a Colin Cornwell sac fly. Here's Ben Compton swinging and missing a good breaking ball by the right-hander Elliott Padden. All right, so 4-4 entering the 6th inning. And here in the 6th, in the very first Lemonade League action for the right-hander Elliott Padden, the former Grand Ledge Comet, currently at Lansing Community College, struck out Brock Henley looking. Sean Hadlesey struck out, but he reached base on a poor throw by the catcher Sotres. And Garrett Lanker just struck out a moment ago. So 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. But the potential tie-breaking run is in scoring position for Compton. There's strike 2. And here's a chance for Padden to strike out 4 batters in the 6th. Compton is fouled out to first, and he is flied out to left. The Olivet Comet, batting 9th in the order for the Locos. Will we see strikeout number 4 from Padden? Just barely dribbled foul. Compton's not done yet.
You said 5 strikeouts is what you witnessed in the Pioneer League?
The most I've ever seen in one game was in the Frontier League when I saw a pitcher for the Rockford Riverhawks strike out 5 batters in the very first inning. His catcher was bedeviled, couldn't catch a thing, but the batters couldn't hit him.
Bedeviled, what a word.
0-2. Compton took that curve.
You know, it's a bummer that people that have been watching the stream haven't been able to keep track of this game. But, Jesse, the thing is, it really hasn't been that eventful. And, you know, give the Lugnuts, they've kind of just grinded away and kept the pressure on and found a way to get back in this. But now the Locos, an opportunity to steal some momentum back. This is a really big at-bat right here.
Hadlesey, great speed at second base for the Locos. 4 runs in the first and nothing since. There's strikeout number 4 for Padden. Side retired, Hadlesey stranded in scoring position. He faced 4 and he whiffed them all in his Lemonade League debut. To the bottom of the 6th, the Lugnuts chance to take the lead. Elliott Padden with the hook. Ben Compton, well, no chance here. Every Lemonade League game broadcast is brought to you free across multiple social and digital platforms, including the Lugnuts Facebook and Twitter pages, plus Vimeo and Twitch, and the Lugnuts YouTube page. These webcasts are made possible by the following Lugnuts partners: Farm Bureau Insurance, Jackson National Life Insurance, Dan Henry Distributing, Granger, General Motors, Blue Cross Blue Shield, LAFQ, Dean Transportation, WMU Cooley Law School, Capital Region International Airport, Lansing Board of Water and Light, Physicians Health Plan, Meyer, Gordon Food Service, MI Student Aid, and Sparrow. Big thanks allowing us to bring you these Lemonade League webcasts between the Lugnuts and the Locos absolutely free. The Lugnuts have not led in this game, but now's their chance. They were down 4-0 following the first inning. They have come back. They squared the score with 2 runs in the 5th, and now in the bottom of the 6th. It'll be Rydquist, Paywan, and Davis, 8-9-1 coming up against the reliever Nick O'Day. Ball 1 to Jake Rydquist. All he's done today is draw 2 walks and score the first Lugnuts run. That's in there. Ball and a strike from Nick O'Day in his second inning of work out of the pen for the Locos. In the 5th inning, 2 hits allowed, 1 hit by pitch. Ball too high. You've got Rydquist here with all of his great patience. Nick O'Day, yellow baseball in his hand. Hitter's pitch. Strike called. It remains to be seen if Jake Rydquist will actually put the ball in play. Every single one of his plate appearances has been a walk or a strikeout. Will this count go 3-2? Keep it right now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lemonade League game again tomorrow, 1 p.m. Locos and Lugnuts. Ball 3, just like you knew it would. And here we go once again. Payoff pitch for Rydquist.
I feel like we're going to get that Lemonade League Locos Lugnuts matchup a lot, Jesse.
I agree. Rydquist fouls it back. Jake Rydquist must be a pain for a pitcher to face. If it's not in the zone, he's taking it. And if it's in the zone, he's spoiling it. That's called strike 3 as he thought that he had another walk. And down goes Rydquist. And still, every single one of Rydquist's plate appearances in the Lemonade League has been either a walk or a strikeout.
Amazing. Just great consistency.
That's a pitch right across the inside corner. Joey Paywan grounds to second. Compton has it and gets the out. 2 down to turn the lineup over again for the Lugnuts and bring up Darren Davis.
Justin, you remember what I said at the beginning of this game about how it just had the feel of being wild, and the fact that we may just completely forget that Gabe Sotres had the throwing error that allowed 2 runs in to make it 4-0 Locos?
Would you like some credit for your prescience?
I just wanted to elaborate on the point.
Strike called to Darren Davis.
This feels like our first home run derby night. It just feels like it, and that would just be the cherry on top.
Yes, it would. Darren Davis smokes this one to deep right center field. That's the deepest part of the ballpark, and he has speed. Purdy over to retrieve. Davis digging for third. The throw is well offline and late. A stand-up triple.
Is this guy good or what? Unreal. That ball was rocked out there to right center. No doubt the best ball we've seen struck in this league, as you mentioned, Jesse. 2 hits tonight, an RBI, a walk. He clobbered that ball, and now the Lugnuts have an opportunity to take their first lead.
Mark Connolly has had himself a game today. 2 for 2, 2 singles. 1 time hit by a pitch, 1 run scored. And he takes ball 1 from O'Day. Well, this would spoil Adams' hopes of that home run derby. the Lugnuts score and then keep the Locos off the board. Connolly punches that past the diving shortstop Shire. Davis is in. The Lugnuts lead. Third hit of the day for Mark Connolly, and it's an opposite field RBI single. 5-4 Lugnuts.
The fact that the Lugnuts are going to go into the 7th inning with a chance to win it with 3 outs is ridiculously crazy to think about. After the Locos 4-0 start, they have shut the door on the Locos offense and then just chipped away and had such timely hitting and another couple of timely swings in this 6th inning. 1 in the 4th, 2 in the 5th, and now the triple here in the 6th, and then Davis comes in after Connolly smokes the ball. I mean, just really impressed by the resiliency from the Lugnuts tonight.
Pick off the row, hits Connolly, and he quickly stays on the bag, trying to locate the baseball. O'Day has to pick it up himself. In this bottom of the 6th inning, there was 2 outs and nobody on. And then Darren Davis, the rocket of the triple, and Mark Connolly, the freshman from LCC, coming through. Connolly's a threat to steal. He has 2 stolen bases in this game alone. Andrew Morrow takes ball 1. And that's the thing right now, Adam, is they can go for insurance. Morrow the batter, Walker waiting on deck. These are the thumpers. Catcher Lanker had an inkling of the back pick to first base. Morrow was walked in the 1st inning, struck out in the 2nd, flied out to right field on a ball that he hit hard back in the 5th. There's strike 2.
The reviews are in, Jesse. People are very excited that the stream is up and working again.
I'm excited too. How about you?
Yes, very happy. And credit to our production crew that was working fervently to get it fixed as quickly as possible.
And we got to bring you first in the top half of this inning. An Elliott Patton 4-strikeout inning. Followed by in the bottom of the 6th inning, a tie-breaking RBI single by Connolly. There goes Connolly. Morrow chops it foul down the left side.
Good news. Grandma Patton says she is watching with you with a heart.
Right.
And, wow. Grandson just pitched extraordinarily in the 6th. My goodness, 4 strikeouts.
There's nobody warming up in the Lugnuts pen. I expect to hear more about Patton in the 7th. O'Day throws. Breaking ball, and Morrow laid off.
Well, the way Patton threw in the top half of this inning, and now that the Lugnuts have an opportunity to close off this victory in the top of the 7th with 3 outs, I would expect that we're going to see him again, especially with the top of the order coming up, which will be challenging.
Connolly's not running. Morrow strikes out. O'Day gets out of the 6th inning. But a Darren Davis triple is followed by a Mark Connolly RBI single. It's 5-4 Lugnuts going to the 7th inning.
Listen, you can hear it. Different voices, a whole new spirit. Ooh, people working together from every walk of life, making changes for the better. We've come so far. Look where we are. It's a whole new attitude. Yeah, things are changing. We're celebrating people like me and you. We're making it happen day by day. We're making it happen our own way. You can sing your song here, 'cause you belong here. Lansing, we're making it happen.
And here we go. Into the 7th inning from Cooley Law School Stadium. Jesse Goldberg-Strassler here with you alongside Adam Jackson. So glad that stream is back up. Big thanks to the folks in the control room for working on it and fixing it so that you can watch the end of what has been a thrilling Lemonade League game. 4-0 Locos following the first inning. 5-4 Lugnuts going to the final inning.
Really, the only non-dramatic game that we had was last night, Jesse. But in the 7th inning, as we come to the 7th, Wednesday, Thursday, very eventful. Tonight, a 1-run lead and a guy that's coming back out that just struck out 4 batters in 1 inning. All the drama again here late on a Saturday night in downtown Lansing.
Elliot Patton will take on the Locos. Adam Purdy, Brandon Shire, and Michael Steigels. This will not be easy. 1, 2, and 3 in the order. Purdy is 2 for 3 with a single, a double, a run scored. Ball 1.
Jesse, I wanted to let you know we've received some more comments since the stream has come back on Facebook. Rob says, we have returned. Lexus says, hi, guys.
That's a broken bat bouncer to short. Darren Davis with the play over. Morrow the stretch for out number 1.
That was a really nice play from Morrow. First from Davis to get it there, but Morrow, the stretch, made that thing happen and made it an out. And always important to get that first batter. And finally on the chat, Darren Carpenter says, hey, it's Darren. Nice job on the calls this week, guys. Darren, thank you very much. Jesse and I, we certainly appreciate it.
Yeah, we know Darren well. Darren has worked here at the ballpark. Here's Brandon Shire. Outside for ball 1. So hello specifically to Lexus and hello to everybody.
Lexus, Rob, Darren, Grandma Patton.
And everybody who hasn't commented. Because Adam, I don't know if you're the sort of person who would watch and also comment. I'm not sure I would. I think I would watch very quietly.
I did comment.
Of course.
I said, hi, y'all. Thanks for joining us.
This is why you and I, we work so well together.
Well,
Ball 2 to Shire.
Here's the thing, Jesse, and we'll get back to this game here in a second. But, you know, I feel like these are the people that waited it out. They went through a long delay. So I wanted to give some feedback and just say thank you for coming back with us after the long delay.
Yes, big time. How about this 2-0 pitch? That is a huge strike call in the outside corner.
Yeah, it really is. You don't want to go down 3-0, especially if you just have the momentum, get that first out. So much easier to work with the bases clear and only a 1-run lead. So every pitch, so important.
Shire tripled his last time. And now he's up in front. 3 balls and a strike on Patton.
What a debut for Patton.
And they're putting this right on his shoulders.
I mean, Jesse, we've talked so many times about how new pitchers have come in. They've struggled typically in that first outing here in the early stages of Lemonade League. Not Patton.
The count is run full. And how about that rip by Shire?
Pretty big pitch coming up here.
On deck, Michael Steigels. And this is freshman against freshman. Time called. 5-4 Lugnuts. Just took the lead in the bottom of the 6th inning on a Mark Connolly RBI single. 2 outs away from the win. That is stroked hard and off the backhand of Connolly. He gets the out at first base. Connolly can do it with the bat. He can do it with the glove.
The way that the Lugnuts are finishing this game is just so good in every facet. And you take a look, one of the reasons it's been good, their defense, the last 2 plays. Look at the range in the backhands. And to go back from Connolly, dig it up, throw a nice seed over to first. Excellent work up the middle from the 2 defenders there, and Davis and Connolly over the last 2 plays.
And now Michael Steigels trying to keep the Locos' hopes alive. Steigels is 0 for 2. Way back in the first inning when things were really going the Locos' way. drew a walk, scored their second run. He and Adam Purdy came in on a Cade Preston 2-run double. And Preston is looming on deck. Steigels lasers it to left field for a base hit. Cornwell gets it in. Steigels content with the 2-out single. And here comes Preston.
I feel like since the second inning, Jesse, this has been like a slow crescendo of better play for the Lugnuts. They get that first run in the second. They add one more in the fourth. In the meantime, they're putting zeros up defensively. Then they come and get 2 more in the fifth. Then they push across the leading run in the sixth. The defensive plays are coming. The strikeouts are coming. The pitching has been good. Now they have to finish it off with 1 more out.
Steigels a threat to run, edging away, but not going yet, as Preston takes ball 1.
And in saying all that, that slow crescendo trying to finish, do the Locos have a say in jumping in and stealing that momentum back and getting a run across to extend this game?
You would figure this is the guy they want to have up there. Now the count is in Preston's favor. 2-run double in the 4-run first inning. Walked in the third, struck out in the fifth.
Pat's been living on the edge a little bit in this 7th inning. Every batter he started with a 1-ball count.
That is just inside. And it goes to 3 balls and no strikes.
Well, and you got to finish. You've gotten to this point. Now you have to get that final out. And the Locos know they're down to that last out. They're competing as well. What a great game this has been.
Tying run is at first base. How about swinging on 3-0 and coming up empty?
Oh, and a nice change there. Got it in the zone. Preston went after it. Now you got a chance.
It was the curveball that helped Elliott Patton record 4 strikeouts last inning. Ground ball shot fair down the third base line and off toward the corner. Around second. There goes Steigels for third. Held up there. Preston pulls in a second with his second double of the game. Tying run is now 90 feet away, and the go-ahead run is into scoring position.
Well, the Locos have been in this position multiple times this week behind coming into the 7th inning, and they have delivered each time outside of their loss last night. But could they do it again now with runners at second and third? What a big swing by Preston. And Steigels getting it started out of nowhere. Locos have a great chance now.
Alex McCormack, that Grand Valley State Laker, is due to come up. First, though, you see the conversation. The catcher, Sotrez, the pitcher, Patton, and the pitching coach, the former MSU Spartan, Riley McCauley. Visit concludes. First base is open. Now McCormack's day to day. Single and a run scored in the first, walk and a steal on the third. His last time up, he crushed one that the right fielder Joey Paywan made a terrific running catch of. Ball 1.
You know what you got to love about Alex McCormack? No batting gloves, Jesse.
Well, we saw him yesterday on the mound, getting the job done there. And now here he is batting right in the middle of the Locos order as the DH. Oh, that's called a strike from Patton to grab the outside corner at the letters.
You want drama, Lemonade League delivering again tonight.
Worry too, if he gets to 2 strikes on him, does he go to the curveball? That curveball has been so good, but a wild pitch could tie up the score. Tying run at third, go ahead run at second. 2 balls and 1 strike. I think that might have crossed up the catcher Sotrez.
Yeah, and I think, again, that was a lot of what that previous conference was about before McCormack came up. And now they're just, again, reassuring that they're on the same track.
Adam, what is it about a batter showing up there with no batting gloves.
Just old-fashioned.
The way that it used to be until Hawk Harrelson
That's right.
introduced the batting glove. First introduced one glove, golf style.
The Hawk.
Hader's pitch here. 3 balls and 1 strike.
My question to you, Jesse, will the Locos be able to put it on the board one time here in the 7th?
If you dare say stretch. Brock Henley is on deck. Another wide one. And the bases will be loaded for Henley.
We won't say his other famous line.
3 balls and 2 strikes. What a wicked pitch that one was.
Absolutely. And what a pitch coming up now.
Well, the Locos are down to their very last strike. Steigel's the tying run at 3rd. Preston, the go-ahead run, is at 2nd. Top of the 7th and final inning from Cooley Law School Stadium. Payoff from Patton. Got him swinging. This ball game is over. Patton struck out 4 in the 6th. He strikes out only 1 batter in the 7th, and it's the final batter of the ball game. Steigel's had the single. Preston had the double with 2 outs. They are left in scoring position. The Lugnuts win it 5-4.
What a win tonight for the Lugnuts. Giving the Locos a little taste of their own medicine. The comeback victory after we saw the Locos do that on Wednesday and Thursday. Tonight, the Lugnuts down 4-0 right off the chute. And they bounce back. They get a run in the 2nd. Keep plucking away. 1 in the 4th, 2 in the 5th, and then 1 in the 6th. As we take a look at that last strikeout again. Just completely fooling McCormick. Great performance tonight by the Lugnuts, capped off by Elliott Patton there in the final 2 innings.
It took everybody. It took the pitching and the defense to keep the Lugnuts within striking distance. The offense took control, grabbed the lead, Patton finishing things off.
Unsung hero Lalamia was tremendous. Really, when this game seemed like it was still out of reach, he kept them in it and kept them down by only 3 runs. And that allowed the Lugnuts offensively to just keep chipping back and getting into this one.
It's been a Lemonade League of runs. Lugnuts won the very first Lemonade League game. Locos took 2 in a row. Lugnuts have now won 2 in a row. And Adam, I apologize, but still no home run derby for you.
That's okay, Jesse. Again, this was such a fun game to watch. You know, whether you're a Lugnuts or a Locos fan or you have players on either side, just these 2 teams competing back and forth. And the resolve that we've seen all week, first from the Locos, now from the Lugnuts, really fun to watch and exciting to call as well.
So Lemonade League final here today. 5-4 is your final score. The Lugnuts defeat the Locos. 4-run top of the 1st inning for the Locos. And then came the Lugnuts chipping their way back. Adam Jaxa, and as we get closer together, that would violate the distancing that you and I have been doing. So I'll muffle myself.
I'm still going to stay over here, though.
I'm masked up over here as we go on camera. Let's talk about this one. Let's go back all the way to the starts. The top of the 1st inning for the Locos. That was where their offense really climaxed in this one.
Yeah, well, it was a 9-batter inning, and there was walks, there was runs, there was doubles, there were singles. It was a long half inning. And really, again, it was another 4-run inning for the Locos, and it looked like they had all the momentum, and you wondered, were the Lugnuts going to have an opportunity to come back? Well, they certainly did.
They did, but not in the bottom of the 1st inning. They had a chance. They couldn't score.
Yeah, they put the first 3 guys on, loaded up the bases, and then we saw Bill Kovic step in. 1, 2, 3 strikeouts in a row, and a missed opportunity for the Lugnuts, which we thought may come back to haunt them later on in the game.
Well, as it turned out, it haunted the Locos more that they couldn't add to that lead because you said chipping away. Hold on. The Chippewas are really mostly on the Locos, but it was the Lugnuts without those Chippewas with the and other players stepping up who chipped away.
Yeah, they really did. And again, you have to look at Luke Lalamia, a guy that allowed them to chip away because he pitched in that middle relief 3 innings when they're down by 4 runs. He puts up scoreless 3 innings, only allowed the 1 hit, walked 2, and struck out 5. So again, him kind of silently helping that momentum keep them in the game, I think allowed the offense to build some confidence. And then once they got the 1 run, they started to perk up a little bit, and here we are. They find a way to win this one because of their pitching.
Let's get into that tie-breaking rally. Bottom half of the 6th inning, 2 outs, nobody on.
Yeah, no question. I mean, you get the triple from Darren Davis, one of the best struck balls we've seen in the Lemonade League. Hits it out to right center, deepest part of the park. And then with 2 outs, after he hustled over to third, it was Mark Connolly that ripped one through the hole at left, and just like that, the Lugnuts have the lead.
And in the end, Elliot Patton closing it out.
He was dominating. And his grandma was watching tonight, may still be watching. She got to watch his show, and so did all of us. His debut, he strikes out 4 guys in a row because one was lost on a wild pitch, then gets another strikeout after getting behind 3-1, comes back to get the strikeout to win the game.
Big thanks to our crew today, fighting through the technical difficulties. Mitchell, Terry, Daniel, everybody. We really appreciate everyone for pitching in, allowing us to bring this Lemonade League game to you. And tomorrow, 1 p.m.
Let's do it again. I can't wait.
1 p.m. tomorrow, we'll be back on, delivering you the live video stream. Thank you very much, and have a good night from Cooley Law School Stadium.